to welcome Mr. Ambrose Kilonzo to speak to us, and then after that, we will have the digital media session. All right? Yes. Karibu sana, Mr. Ambrose. Please give me a round of applause.
Thank you very much, Isaac, for inviting me for this booklet. Isaac is my good friend. I have not known him as a father. So it's very weird to meet a father. But I'm very happy to meet a father. I am not Orthodox, I am Catholic myself. But now, since Kenyans are cousins, but now Orthodox and Catholic. So I'm very happy to be here, especially in this hall. I've been looking around, thinking very many things that I can do here. The young people that I do, the young Catholic people. I chair the National Catholic Youth Council, which is equal to what the president here shares. Pleasure to have met you. And I met Isaac in a forum under the Religious Council of Kenya. They needed a chairperson to the board of the Religious Council of Kenya is Reverend Father Mutie, who is an Orthodox priest. So I might have not come to an Orthodox congregation, but I have been under the wings of an Orthodox priest, which is very interesting for me. When I was looking at the book, Isaac, I was very excited. I was very interested, particularly because I'm in the field of research. I am a counseling psychologist myself. But I like looking into research and history and things to do with theology. One particular chapter stood out for me, the one that I chose to speak about. That is the first chapter. And this chapter, the first words of this chapter starts drawing inspiration. The author draws inspiration from the late Professor Nyambura. So in that regard, I would like us to just observe a moment of silence for the late professor who was inspired this week. Thank you. So it speaks of ex nihilo and prehistorical cultural traditions. Ex nihilo, it's out of nothing. This world was created ex nihilo. It was created out of nothing. And when you look at this chapter, what stood out for me is the fact that, and what Father was saying here, that Africa has never been a continent in waiting. It's always been a continent of the move. It is very sad when you see the list of developing countries, 3/4 of those countries are Africa. But all these things that developed countries have perceived to have brought to us, they were there in ancient Africa. Nikikuja, umepita some small, I don't know if it's a river or a stream there. So I was joking with a friend of mine from Nyambura. This thing has been here. It's a river, a stream that passes here. Lakini sasa hivi zungu kutokea tembe area. At I invent na ipeji, I ever into history books as something that he invented, something that never existed before. And we will praise it, we will teach it in history for years and years that a stream was discovered. It is called Vasco da Gama, something was not a in history, but now we do not appreciate the history that we have. I would like to look at that chapter in just 5 small bits. This chapter, it gives us different varieties of stories from ancient African myths. We have the Kono of Guinea, you have the Malozi of Zambia, the Yoruba and Bi of Nigeria, the Kikuyu of Kenya, the Ijao, the Fang, the Efe, the Kuba. When you look at these people, kuna vitu ambazo tunasoma. We learn in history, we learn in our interactions, and when we look at them tunafikiria ni vitu mpya sana. Ni vitu ambazo tuliletewa post-colonial period. Things about cosmology, where we came from as human beings. When we start looking at it from a religious perspective, tunaanza kuangalia from mambo ya Adam na Eve. When we go to history kwa shule, tunaanza kuangalia tutoka, wengine wanasema tutoka Congo Forest, wengine wanasema mambo ya genetics. But when you look at the needs of these people that came before us, the Yoruba, for example, the Yoruba believe that water existed before land. If you go to the Bible, in the creation history, you get more or less the same story. But we will not draw reference to Ilya Yoruba. We don't know about it. We don't care about it. Not a feeling about it. When Grace, His Eminence was here, so Bishop Grace, His Eminence was here, we talked about culture being, it is not just, I don't know the right words he used, but what he meant is that culture is very important in the mission of today.